On this episode of Win TV,
Into the Metaverse, discover the new world of virtual reality.
Wakeland Basketball knows the true meaning of family.
And filling in the gaps, substitute teachers are needed more now than ever.
I've only had to cover classes.
Win TV Live starts right now.
Just go back.
Live from Wakeland High School in Frisco, Texas, this is Win TV.
And good afternoon, Wolverines. Today is Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022. I'm Brooke Frederick.
And I'm Josh Rajanoff, and you're watching Win TV Live.
We start with breaking news this morning that Frisco ISD will be closed for instruction and business on Thursday and Friday, February 3rd and 4th, due to anticipated inclement weather and poor road conditions.
Events scheduled for Wednesday after school and all day Thursday and Friday are also canceled. Frisco will be utilizing bad weather makeup days that were originally scheduled for April 18th and April 25th.
Well, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is bringing the virtual world to the real world. Austin Chatfield has more on the metaverse and the future of technology.
The metaverse has become a huge buzzword among tech and business industries. But what exactly does the metaverse entail? This new world brings social media to life in a way like never before. An entire digital universe for people all around the world to come together, connect, and relate like they never could before. Whether that's through virtual or augmented reality, the growing sum of the population working from home will have more virtual spaces to gather together with others. This straight out of a sci-fi movie universe offers a new outlet for socializing, trading, gaming, and even attending events such as concerts and panels. Future potential companies could now be entirely based in the metaverse, with most, if not all, operations being held inside the program. Zuckerberg states that he plans for Meta to transition from a full social media company to a metaverse company in the next 5 years. Popular alternatives such as VR chat and Rec Room give a glimpse of what the future has to offer.
My life circumstances, I don't really have the opportunity to talk to as many other people. And so I thought, wow, this sounds like a really great thing, and I want to try that.
I live in a remote area, so I kind of use it very daily to kind of connect with friends and catch up with them and feel like I'm actually talking to them, not just over the phone.
Which is why something like this is awesome. So I can have like more social interactions. Obviously, I still talk to my friends, but to have something like this as an addition is great. I could see how it could influence the future.
The future of social media and social interaction is looking more digital than ever. I'm Austin Chatfield for Win TV.
And Brooke, that would be so cool to interact with virtual reality people from around the world.
For sure, Josh. And now for this week's headlines. Well, it's Groundhog Day in the United States and Canada, and Phil saw his shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter according to the groundhog, of course.
NFL star quarterback Tom Brady officially retired from the NFL yesterday after 22 seasons. Brady won 7 Super Bowls during his football career.
And the 2022 Winter Olympics begin this Friday in Beijing, China. The Winter Olympics come just 7 months after the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo, which were postponed due to COVID-19.
And are you ready? An Arctic blast is on its way to Frisco. Temperatures are expected to drop below freezing tonight, with a wintry mix to follow. Be prepared for some snow and the possibility of bad road conditions. And that's the latest news for now. And also going around at Wakeland, boys varsity swim and diving finished first in district, and girls varsity swim and diving finished second at the district meet on January 20th and 21st, and have moved on to the region round. Congrats to all who competed, and good luck to swim as they continue their march towards state.
And coaches stress to their teams the importance of being family.
Yeah, Brooke. And here at Wakeland, the boys varsity basketball team instills this idea. I talked with Coach Lee and Luke Lee about their relationship as father and son. Sports history has brought fans plenty of father and son duos. Think about Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr., Bobby and Barry Bonds, and Archie Manning with his sons Peyton and Eli. Wakeland has a father-son duo of their own. Varsity basketball head coach Tyron Lee gets the rare chance to coach his son, Luke.
I have way more context as to who a player is. In background, you don't always know who they are before they show up to try out. So the context of knowing background, that makes it a little bit different. But you try to make it as similar to coaching anybody else at the time in practice, in game, but it's definitely unique.
Coach Lee has been here for 8 years, and Luke has been able to learn underneath him until now, where he's a varsity starter.
I wouldn't say following his footsteps, but I've always been around the game, especially at the high school level, considering that since we moved here and I was like in 4th grade, I've always been watching the games, been part of the team, so I've always kind of been around.
While Luke has been around the Wakeland basketball program for most of his life, he and his dad try to keep a good balance of being a player and coach, as well as dad and son.
We never really talk high school basketball. It's always like NBA or college or nothing really that happened at school. Like we'll bring it up at dinner.
Luke being my son is going to be that way forever. Luke playing in our program is 4 years. So the forever is a higher priority than 4 years.
Being called coach is already special and places a huge impact on many young athletes. Coach Lee not only gets to be called coach, but also dad. He gets the opportunity to watch his son grow not only as a player, but a person.
Becoming more confident, more kind of outgoing, social. All those things are a part that help you in basketball. They're a part that help you in life.
Luke has been waiting for the opportunity to play for his dad throughout his life, and now it makes their relationship even more special.
It's just kind of like a dream, if that makes sense, because you've thought about it all of your life and what it's going to happen, but now it's actually happening. It's kind of like, it's pretty crazy to think about.
It's another way to strengthen the bond that we already have as father and son.
Coach Lee and Luke are a prime example of basketball being bigger than a sport, but a family. I'm Josh Rajanoff for WinTV.
And Josh, substitute teachers are a crucial part of Frisco ISD. Shaw Rasmussen investigates the impact of this nationwide sub shortage.
With the second semester of the school year being one of the busiest times of the year for Frisco ISD and Wakeland, the combined climb of the Omicron variant has led to the rise of substitutes needed in all departments of teaching. This impossible situation has led to substitutes being asked to work more and more over long periods of time.
I usually substitute 2 to 3 times a week. There are some days that in March I know that I'm going to be substituting all 5 days, and there's a couple of weeks I'll be doing 4 days and 4 days. At least I may do that 5th also, but 2 to 3. I only substitute for Frisco ISD.
With the added stress of more work, substitutes are few and far in between, so less people have to cover more hours.
I only do high school though. Yeah, I've done middle school and love middle school kids, but it's a real quick, short class period, so it's hard to do 9 periods a day.
You know, I've only had to cover classes 3 times this year, and it's during second period when I have ISS and there's not any students in there.
Covering classes left and right was already an expectation for substitutes, but it's now steamed to employed teachers here at Wakeland.
I'm not really giving up my time to because I have an assigned teaching period, and I'm happy to teach wherever they need me to. I'm able to do some work during that class period, and our teachers are so good about having lesson plans ready for us, and our administrators are fantastic to support us as we need it. Well, I've been here for 13 years, and we've never had this concern. But Wakeland is an incredible school, and our substitutes and parents support us so well. This is due to COVID and not to a lack of intention and support from our community and from our school district.
Coming out of this situation like this will be a delicate process, but with the support of a top-tier school district and environment will help in the long run. I'm Shaw Rasmussen for WinTV.
And COVID-19 has also affected many things, including local businesses here in Frisco. Rain Our Nuke highlights local alternatives to chains and stores and restaurants.
From February to April 2020, America lost 3.3 million local businesses due to the impact of COVID-19. And although it has been a year, local businesses still feel the impact. Here's how you can help by shopping locally in Frisco. Do you need some morning coffee? Instead of going to a large coffee chain like Starbucks, shop at a local coffee place, including Renew Coffee. Renew Coffee creates an assortment of delicious drinks like coffees and teas. The clothing market is one of the most popular in the world, and it is only rising. So instead of supporting large clothing companies like Shein and Target, shop locally by visiting one of the many local stores, including Bittersweet Ivy, that sells just as much fashionable items. If you are hungry for a morning breakfast, instead of visiting a chain restaurant like McDonald's, try to go to the Frisco Diner, which is a local breakfast place with quick and friendly service. We should all help out and do our part in society by shopping locally and supporting our small businesses. This is Raynar Nuke for Win TV.
Wakeland students are crocheting for a cause. Win TV reporter Nicole Winston talks about the impact this project has on members of Frisco.
Crochet for a Cause. Wakeland students are learning how to crochet for a local women's shelter. This passion project started with an idea from Audrey McGimmons.
What this is, it's just an opportunity that I took over the initial quarantine to learn how to crochet. And I was making all these little things about what am I going to do with them. And a friend of mine was involved with this organization called Treasured Vessels Foundation. And I thought, well, what if I sold these and give the proceeds to help with this effort?
Students can get involved by purchasing a stuffed animal online.
So if somebody orders one of the animals from me, they can either order it for as a gift to give somebody, and then they just pay me and that money goes to the organization, or they can buy one and the money and the stuffed animal goes to one of the residents at the facility.
But to take it a step further, students can help Miss McGimmons craft a personalized gift.
What I really would love for people to do, especially students, is learn how to crochet and help me to make more, because I'm kind of a one-man show. And so when I get orders, I can only turn them out as fast as I can make them. So if I had more help, then I could potentially get more out at a time and be able to raise more funds and awareness for this organization.
Take the time to help others in your community. There is more under the surface than just a crochet hook and yarn. I'm Nicole Wisdom for Win TV.
Hey, Brooke, and what's Winston doing this week?
Well, Winston's eating one of the hottest chips in the world.
There's no way it could be that bad.
I tried it last week and it was so awful and I would never do it again, but let's see if Winston Jefferson can handle the heat of this one chip challenge.
Good afternoon, Wolverines. I'm Winston Jefferson, and last episode of Where's Winston was an absolute hit, so today I'll be upping the heat by doing the Pocky's One Chip Challenge.
The Pocky One Chip Challenge is a challenge with a chip so hot, it comes with a warning label. The premise is to eat an entire chip and wait as long as you can without any food or drink. This chip is dusted with the deadly combinations of the world's hottest peppers, the Carolina Reaper and the Trinidad Scorpion pepper. For reference, a jalapeno is somewhere around 8,000 Scoville units, and combined, these peppers reach up to over 2 million. After going viral in 2019, the Pocky One Chip Challenge became a nationwide trend, with participants posting pictures and videos of their reactions all over social media. Despite its entertainment value, like many trends and challenges before, the Pocky One Chip Challenge has been known to cause severe abdominal pain, nausea, repeated vomiting, and difficulty breathing in various participants, even sending some to the hospital. That being said, Win TV does not condone participation at or outside of Wakeland, but I'll do it so you don't have to.
Let's do it. Here we go. It's really good. Destroyed Pocky One Chip Challenge. I'm going to this. I swallowed it. That's step one. While I get it moving, I'm going to tell you what's in it. It says it's made with Carolina Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper. And it was created for sheer pleasure of the intense of heat and pain. I'm not using a beverage because I'm built differently. Okay. That has been the Pocky Challenge. I'm Winston for Win TV. Oh no, I messed that up. I don't recommend this chip. I'm Winston Jefferson for Win TV.
How we doing, buddy? Well, I stand corrected. That looks horrible, and I would not want to try that at all.
I hate to say I told you so, but... And be sure you're following our Instagram at Wakeland Win TV for live updates and current stories of what's going on at Wakeland.
I'm Josh Rajanov.
And I'm Brooke Frederick, and this has been Win TV Live for Wednesday, February 2nd. Stay warm, safe, and forever orange and blue. Have a great day, Wolverines.